Hi guys, I'm Shruti Mahant and we are here to watch season 15 episode 17 of Supernatural called Drag Me Away From You. This I believe is the last Monster of the Week episode we're gonna get, and also the last flashback episode into 17's childhood. So I got a lot of feels, especially the ending of the last episode of Gimme Shelter gave me a lot of stress. So, and I have tried to avoid spoilers, but it did become clear that the ending of this episode, whatever it is gonna be some way drastic or emotional or somehow be shocking in some way. Because someone wrote that the ending hurt. I don't know what that means. I don't know what's in store. I certainly think we're gonna find out something about Billy in this episode. Let's see. Let's go. Alright.
An interdimensional geoscope?
Yeah, I looked at it earlier. I didn't see anything.
Well, that's not good.
No, feels like Jack is hiding something.
I've been lying to you. Billy's spell's been turning me into some kind of bomb, and when I go off, he'll Chuck and Amora. He'll die too.
Going to look for another way. What the hell are you talking about?
There's something you and Sam you need to know.
I mean, it sounds like we have much else to do. Chuck is off-world, Jack's in the bunker waiting for Billy's orders, and then Cass just bailed, I guess. He didn't say anything to you about why he left?
Not really.
And you guys didn't get into a fight or something?
That's just Cass being Cass.
Oh, this is Dean being Dean. Tell Sam. I'm pretty sure Cass told him.
Seriously, Dean? You know how many people die every year texting and driving?
Yeah. No, I know. Look, okay? Done. You're right. My bad. Top of my bucket list.
Dad should have let me go with him. You don't need me. I was babysitting you when I was your age. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. Whatever. It's better be haunted, call it is. Where'd you even get this?
The bookshelf at the last motel.
I thought your imaginary friend told you it was bad to steal.
No.
Why would you
Sorry.
Whatever. We barely go to school. So if you think places like that will even think about letting a dumbass like you in, come on. This, Sammy?
That's rude and not.
This is our life.
1993. Sam is dead. Dean is 40. They're already having this fight. Oh, I haven't heard that music in some time. Oh, told you, the feels.
Boy says Dad's 2 days out of range, at least. Left a message.
Wait, you called your dad? Why?
Because
Is Sam
you say you
wearing
saw a
the
monster.
same
Right?
shirt
I believe you.
that Jack wasn't
You do?
last holiday?
Monsters are real. Me, my dad, we hunt them.
Put me down.
It's kind of the family business.
This first one was a couple months ago. Town looked for days. They never found him. second one was just a few weeks later. And then a third. Just last week.
It does seem similar to a Strega, but I'm pretty sure it's not.
I'm sorry, Caitlin, but that thing, it's not here.
You've changed.
Travis saw
It's
a
a here.
child version of
Grab a paper.
Or coastline something
I got it.
of
What are we looking for?
himself.
Anything that
And
might
then
help.
killed him and made it look like suicide.
Like this? 9-year-old Britta went missing from the gas station?
Why do I get the feeling that's gonna happen to
Me and
Dean as well?
Genesee.
Because
We stopped there on our way into town.
Dean
And then Travis was attacked here at the motel.
Any other locations?
Redstuff Road and Main.
None of you's been on a hunt before. Just stay. I got this.
maybe this was Sam's first hunt. As in when he first went on a hunt. He clearly knows a lot, even at 10. But he's never actually been out in the field.
Whoa. What the hell are you doing here?
I guess she survived because
You're...
You failed. Say hi to Travis.
failed in what? Yeah, managed to kill yourself.
Dean?
He
What are you doing?
didn't even have a knife in his hand. So ghost
right.
is out of the question.
Caitlin's right.
Looks more like a hallucination.
She can look like other people, other things. Just now she looked like me when I was a kid. All right, I'll hit the lure. You okay?
So he saw himself.
Books about monsters. There's one more thing. She keeps some kind of a nest. A nest? Yeah. When I was a kid, I saw it. A bunch of bodies. Dead kids.
Oh no, he saw bodies.
What did
That's
you
what I
see?
first thought.
That's what you were hiding from me.
Hello, Dean.
Yeah,
What the hell are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing. Working a case? Now? I just came from one of Chuck's worlds. Watched a whole planet burn alive. Reduced to a cinder.
Yeah, well, not to make light of the Death Star level galactic genocide, but what else is new?
That was the last one.
yeah,
The last world. But this world.
they're all gone.
He'll be back. Soon. I visited Jack in your bunker, gave him his final orders. The last step of his transformation.
Yeah, fill him up with your cosmic TNT so he can die. How'd you talk the kid into that one?
I told him the truth. Jack killed your mother, and all he wants is your forgiveness. And I surmise that the only way he can get that is ending God and freeing you from the... what did you call it? Hamster wheel. Was I wrong?
Is that failure
So, this is your life
she
now?
was talking about?
Pretty much.
This is the last time you'll see me again. Until the end.
What are you talking about? You just said that everything's about to go down.
Exactly. And according to Chuck's book, I'm not in this part of the story.
Oh, well, that's freaking great.
So, this is on you, Dean.
Oh, well. One messenger of God's destruction right here.
And you
like
need
she
to
wants
tell
to
me
get out of the
now,
way.
do we have a
Honestly.
problem?
No. No, I want Chuck dead. I need him dead. I don't have to like every part of the plan.
I need to know that you've got your house in order.
Baba Yaga, a witch, feeds on children's fears using hallucinations. So according to this, she wears this ring. It's technically her heart, and it's the source of her power.
Cook on that. That's Travis's ring.
What?
My mom gave it to him. That winter, she pulled it out of a vacuum. It's unclaimed property. The stone inside used to be all busted up, but he thought it looked cool. Put it on his silver chain, wore it on his neck. It was his lucky charm. He got it fixed a few weeks before.
So what if stabbing her isn't what stopped her? I mean, Dean cut her fingers off. You know, the ring got separated, lost. So what if... Wait, the stone. You said it used to be broken? Caitlin? Caitlin?
Yep.
Hey, sis. Are you looking for this?
Dry eyes. Why does it sound like she's feeling in there?
Dude, what the hell?
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's her. That's definitely her. Oh, yeah. It's the same place, right? Maybe it's not the same place. You know, he's hallucinating. Please tell me this is not foreshadowing. Sam's not gonna die at the end, is he? No. Okay, that's Travis, but still no.
You are now.
That's an ugly witch. Shot. Oh, wow. That's a cool way of a witch getting destroyed.
What are we gonna tell Dad?
But I handled it. With a little help. Sam, about the college thing. I don't know. But we do make a good team. Right?
They're more supportive now.
We do.
And he's believing in Sam a little more. That's good.
It's go time. Chuck's done with all the other worlds, and he'll be here any day. And when he does, we gotta act fast. And there's something else.
Something else?
Jack's gonna die. It was always part of Billy's plan. Jack's known this whole time. And he's ready to sacrifice himself. So in order to kill God and Amara, Jack has to die.
Wait, so Billy just told you this while you were grabbing burgers?
No. Cass did before we left. Before we even got the call about Travis.
So you've been sitting on this. What the hell, Dean? Let's move past stuff like this.
I know, Sam.
I can't believe you know that? I mean, how can you keep me in the dark about something so huge?
Because I knew you couldn't handle it. You didn't trust Billy's plan, and then when we found out about Amara, you started second guessing. You raised these ethical questions.
Well, I shouldn't. Jack's gonna kill himself and I should just shut up about it?
Yes!
No!
This is how we end Chuck, okay? This is the only way we'll ever be free. So I'm sorry, Sam, you don't get a choice. We don't get a choice.
Oh, we. Stop! All right? Just stop! Please!
Sorry, I
Don't. Just try. Just try.
This. Wrong thing. Where is it? Okay.
I'm Adam, first dude off the assembly line.
Garden, apple, that Adam. Wow.
Adam and Eve.
To get to this moment.
Dudes, chill.
Adam and Eve. Okay, where the hell have they been? I wonder if any of those, rumors, lures, conspiracy theories about Adam crossing places in the world is gonna play into that. And I wonder if India is gonna be one of those places, because it is said that he did come to Kashmir, and obviously I don't believe that, but it is something that's said, and there's also the Adams Bridge between India and Sri Lanka in the south. It said that Adam crossed it. That's why it's called Adams Bridge. And it is very, very mysterious to say the least. So, okay, that distracted me a lot. Okay, I cannot wait for the next episode, because this was the last Monster of the Week episode. I'm pretty sure of it. It was amazing. It was really amazing. It really reminded me of something wicked. The Striga. Still can't pronounce that right. Striga. Yeah, that episode from season 1. Great callback. Dean has changed in some ways and not in others. Sam has changed a lot since then. I love the episode. It was the last case. They're gonna, well, maybe not the last case, but the last Monster of the Week standalone episode we're gonna get. It's also the last time we're gonna see young Sam and Dean. Oh, this episode gave me a lot of feels. Okay, I'm glad, first of all, I'm glad about the way, so glad about the way Sam is reacting to Dean revealing to him what's gonna happen to Jack, and that he has kept it to himself this whole time, and it's not okay. And Dean saying that they have to do it, and Jack has to do it, and there's no other way, without even trying to find another one. It's not okay. Obviously Sam wasn't gonna be okay with it, and obviously Cass, when he finds out, is not gonna be okay with it, unless that fight already happened and Dean is hiding that too. We'll find out next episode, because I believe Cass and Jack, as we saw in the promo, Jack is in it, and Cass is slated to be in it as well. Speaking of, the last 2 episodes, last I checked, which was a little bit of while ago, I don't know how to frame that sentence, a little while ago, right? So I'll have to recheck, I guess. I'll have to see if it's been updated, but the last time I checked, I guess last week it was, Misha is not slated in the final 2 episodes. He was before, but you know, there are things on Super Wiki that kind of keep changing with time, so maybe this is just one of those things, or maybe he's not gonna be in the last episode. But there's also this one thing that Alex is also not listed in the credits of the final episode, and I'm pretty sure that he is in the final episode. He has to be. He's kind of in the middle or at the center of this whole conflict. He has to bring about Chuck's destruction. Well, Sam and Dean have to as well, but through Jack. We don't know what their roles are gonna be yet. We don't know what Cass is gonna be doing. Hopefully not dying, but that's hope against hope. And that's Jack is gonna be sacrificing himself. But right now, that seems to be the plan. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I do think Cass is gonna find another way, and the next episode, Unity, which by the way is gonna involve Robert Wisdom, who played Uriel in season 4. If he's coming back, and he was rebelling against heaven before Cass actually rebelled against heaven. He was rebelling in order to support Lucifer, and we know Lucifer's coming back. That probably has something to do with it. And Michael is definitely gonna be in the 19th episode, the second last episode. Still not sure what's gonna happen there. I hope it's a joint redemption arc for both Lucifer and Michael against Chuck. That would be just amazing. But we don't know what to expect. So I'm pretty sure Uriel coming back is tied into Lucifer's return. We'll see if I'm right. And Chuck and Amara also in the next episode. That much we know. We saw a glimpse of Amara in this promo. About Dean's failure, I believe this Baba Yaga was talking about Dean's failure to be Jack's father or be a good father to him. I think because he has failed to be a good father to Jack. He came close a couple of times, but then he reverted back to his original ways, which I'm really not okay with. So, Dean and Jack's relationship is something that I really have. I don't know how much the last video recorded, so I don't know how much of me speaking has been lost. Dean's failure, I believe, is that he couldn't be a good father to Jack, which is something that I've had a really hard time dealing with. I've been waiting for that reconciliation for a long time, and it seems like it's gonna take a little bit longer. We were making headway in that regard, in that relationship, in last holiday, of course, and there were a few indications of that even in the last episode, Give Me Shelter. But here he seems a little too okay with Jack dying, or maybe he's not okay with it, but he's definitely accepting of it, and that's clearly Sam is taking a huge issue with that, and as he should. And it's said in the synopsis of the next episode. I'll just read it. Supernatural 15-17 Unity Season 15 Episode 17 promo One Way or Another. One Way or Another, that in itself identifies as something of a clue, or I can identify that or assume that as something of a clue that maybe they are going to find another way to kill Chuck, but killing Chuck is still on the cards. It's just that the plan is going to change. So Dean hits the road with Jack, who needs to complete a final ritual in the quest to beat Chuck. A difference of opinion leaves Sam and Castiel behind, looking for answers to questions of their own. So there's gonna be a difference of opinion there. Both Dean and Jack clearly are very much on board with Jack dying to kill Chuck and Mara, and clearly both Sam and Cass are not. So that is the disagreement, of course, and I believe Sam and Cass are gonna find another way, and we'll probably find out about that at the end of the next episode, or in the episode after that, which is 18, which is the one that Rich directed, and it's either called Despair or The Truth. The name keeps changing in Subawiki. So and the synopsis for that episode says that they're all heading ahead with the plan the plan is set. So if they're all on the same page by then, they have to be in agreement to do that, and clearly there's a disagreement here. So I think that they're gonna find another way, and it somehow, I believe, is gonna involve Lucifer. I don't know how Adam and Eve fit into that. That was a complete surprise. So Eve is not the Eve from Purgatory, Mother of All Monsters. I actually just finished watching season 6. I'm a little bit behind in my schedule to rewatch the entire show, but I'm trying to catch up because I've been working too much regarding all of this. So it's taken up a lot of time, but I am catching up, and I hope to be able to catch up soon enough that I get back on schedule. So Eve is not that Eve. I had a theory that maybe she is, maybe after being thrown out of Eden. I didn't know what happened to Adam, but Eve went to Purgatory and became the mother of all monsters because she mingled with the Leviathans, and that's how all monsters were born. that was a theory I've had for a long time, but it seems like maybe that's not the case. This is not the same Eve as that one, which is weird because we did hear from Eve, or at least about Eve, in the season itself. You know, in the mid-season premiere, actually, when they went to Purgatory. So I wonder what this Adam and Eve's story is gonna be, what Supernatural's take on Adam and Eve is gonna be. It doesn't seem like they are innocent at all, as Chuck claimed, and as it's said in the Bible, from what I know. So maybe they changed a lot, and they seemed very handsy. We'll find out. So okay, I don't want to talk too much. I'll save it for my discussion video. I just want to say this, you know, a little off topic, but it's really important right now. I just want to talk about the US presidential election that is fast approaching. It's gonna be on November 3rd, but we are probably not gonna find out the result of it in like a week, until like a week after that, maybe even more than that, because of the mail-in ballots coming in slowly, because that's how mail-in ballots work, I guess. You know, not well, I don't know really how the non-mail-in ballots work in America, because it's not digital all over the place in America. It is in India, so I'm still not completely familiar with the voting system. But from what I understand, we are not going to know the final winner of the final who has been elected till much later, after November 3rd. But you guys, talking to Americans right now, any Americans watching this, you guys are gonna get the chance to vote only till November 3rd, obviously. Not after that. Use your damn vote and vote against Trump. I don't care if you don't like Biden, he's all we've got right now. And what happens to America, first and foremost, it's very important. It's not like other times. The possibility of a civil war breaking out in America if Trump wins, maybe even if he loses, but especially if he wins, is gonna be pretty high. That possibility is pretty high, and it's real. It's not a hyperbolic statement. It's not an exaggeration. It's real. It's true. It can happen. Avoid that. Use your vote and avoid that. If you like democracy, if you like your freedom, and don't want a fascist in charge, if you don't want America to become like North Korea, vote against him. Don't vote for him. Don't not vote. Vote against him. Vote for Biden, please. Even if you're a Republican with some sense in your head, and don't ever want to vote for a Democrat, change that rule. Break that rule this one time. Okay? It's because unlike us, unlike the rest of us in the world, you know, you actually get the chance to vote against Trump. You actually get to use the vote. I don't, as a non-American. I don't have any power over it. You do. Use your damn power right now. Okay, you should have already voted, because early voting has been breaking records. I'm yet to watch news about the final debate. Because I've been trying to avoid spoilers, I haven't really checked. But I haven't been on the internet in a couple of days. But yeah, just vote right now. It cannot be. I cannot stress it enough. You don't understand how important it is. Even if you're a Republican and don't want to vote for a Democrat, break that rule this one time. Make sure Biden is elected, and then go back to that rule. Okay? Right now you have to make this exception, because this is an exceptional situation. And if a civil war does break out in America, trust me, the entire world is going to be affected by it. And your country might never recover from it. The United States might not remain united after that. So please, please, please vote. Okay, I've talked enough. I'll talk much more about this episode in my discussion video. So until then, keep watching. I'm Shruti Mahant and I'm signing out. Goodbye. Yeah, I just realized that I probably didn't talk about this. I just want to add a little bit into at the end into what I wanted to say about the episode. I'm right about Billy. She's playing them and she's clearly getting out of the way to save herself when the final fight goes down, and then she's the only, Chuck will die, Amara will die, and Jack will die, so all of the powerful beings are gone, most powerful beings. She's the only most powerful being left in all of existence, other than the empty, but it is out of the existence. So in the universe, she's the only one left and she can take over. I'm certain of it. I'm pretty sure that she's playing them all. She's manipulating them. I'm right about that. And now I'm convinced. Wonder when that'll be revealed, because she just said that she is not part of the story until the very end, and there was a clip of her using her Skype aggressively on someone and knocking on a door with her hand messed up in one of the trailers, and I'm pretty sure that trailer came out before the editing of the final 2 episodes was done. So yeah, she's lying about that as well. I'm pretty sure she's manipulating them into thinking that everything that she's saying is real, it's true, and it has to be done that way. And I'm pretty sure she's lying. She's lying that she's not in Chuck's book. I think some of it she's making up as she goes, or she has already planned. I don't know. About some of it she's lying, and about some of it she's telling the truth, and we don't know which one it is. Misha did say in an inside inside maybe in a clip or in a featurette actually with Alex, that there will be other enemies that crop up along the way. I'm pretty sure it's Billy, and the synopsis for the second last episode, 19th, does say that someone is coming back. Someone is making a return. Maybe it's the original death to set her straight. I don't know about that. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure she's playing them all. I've thought of that. I've had that inkling since Galaxy Brain, since episode 12, and it seems more and more like I've been right all along. We'll find out soon enough. And I'm stressed again. And yes, these last 4 episodes are gonna be boom, boom, boom. All mythology. It's gonna be just pretty intense. Like I said, the case of the week kind of episodes are done, and now it's all just storyline and very intense. It's gonna be incredible, and it's gonna break my heart. 3 down, 4 to go. Yeah. I'm dealing with it. Tell me how you do. Hit me up on Twitter about it. So, goodbye.